Welcome to Skid Row's Racing, where today we are trying not to ruin a set of knuckles for a 91 Miata. I've cut 30 millimeters out of these, like a friend of mine has done in the past, and it worked well. Some people are cutting like 1.25 inches off of them, it sounds like. But, I don't know, playing it safe. And I made a jig, which you too can make if you have enough garbage in your life. So, originally it was going to be two-sided. Decided to simplify it. Didn't really need that. So this is a wheel stud. And there's a little sleeve of aluminum. Some random crap I had to redneck together. And that originally held it so this and this were on the same planes they originally were. But I ended up raising this up a little bit with those very scientific washers. So this would line up better. And this is tacked and ready to go to another place where I'm going to heat it up and take it together and let it cool as slow as I can. And let's hope everything holds together. And there we are. Just another thing to add is that I just tried to keep these as straight as possible. Some people screw with the Ackerman angle. I'm sure it's going to be changed a little. And mostly going for maximum contact, and I believe the other one that a friend of mine has done was done similar to this, and I drove that on a track one time. It felt really good. And then to make sure that they're both about the same as far as that goes, what I did is I found the flattest thing I could. I got this as flat as I could against it, with that flat against there, and then I made sure I had about the same amount of workbench showing through. And with what I know about this, I think that's as good as it's going to get. And worst case scenario, I just got to buy some knuckles that somebody else made and spend a lot of money. So wish me luck. Alright, so we have got them red hot and got welded multiple times on all four sides. And then, just for peace of mind, we have a band of metal going a little past where the cut started. It's for my wife, and I don't want her to die, so hopefully I did it right. Now to paint them and put them on the car. Okay, so here we have everything in. Got a little grinder dust on there, I'll get to that in a second. And everything clears. I did have to pull this bolt on the other side and flip it around because it was sticking out the other way and it hit. Brake lines, I ended up just grabbing this metal bracket and gently pulling it back, and with that you can see there's full lock. Still a little slack. I have heard that S14 brake lines will directly bolt in and they just work. I did this little deal here because my Kia wheels I run, they rub that, and unfortunately I barely got any clearance out of it, so hindsight. But the nice thing is, if the tire hits that, it won't snag as abruptly as that, hopefully, and looks kind of neat, I guess. The other thing is, it's going to get different wheels anyway, so that's not really a huge deal. So we'll get some wheels that stick out a little more. And we've got new ball joints top and bottom, new tie rods, all good stuff to do. I think all the bushings are okay. If stuff moves around, whatever, I'll change bushings. And this car is going to be ready to teach the wife how to drift in no time.